What's happening, guys? It is Tuesday the 19th. Sorry I couldn't get anything out on Friday. Just crazy travels. I had to go into Northern California. I met with some of my team members. Awesome time getting to know them on more of a personal basis. Just kind of spend some time getting to know them a little bit better than I do in a business world. You know, when we get together in the past, is usually in a team environment. But with the travel situations being what they are, I thought it'd be good to just go face to face, one-on-one, really get to know the people I'm working with. And I'm really just impressed with the caliber of individuals that I get to work with, that trust me and that work with you and that work through your transactions, and the energy that they have and they invest into what they do for you. So build relationships with them, make sure that you're talking to the team members that you're working with and get to know them really well. And when you have that type of person backing you up and share your success, it can only lead to success in building relationships. I heard it said from a very good friend of mine, Larry Yatch, former leader of SEAL Team 3, one of the leaders on the team, and indicated that success comes from the successful collaboration with others. You can't do that with communicating correctly. If you're trying to force your will or force an idea or push back on somebody, that's not successful collaboration. You won't get anywhere. In fact, what you're going to get is people not wanting to work with you. So work on that collaboration. So I'm back on travel again. You can see this a hotel background up in Utah at another event with a lot of business leaders. Very interesting time getting here. Something I failed to do is failed to listen to that inner thought process, right? I had this thought and this drive to cancel my flight on Monday night, rebook it for very early Tuesday morning, yesterday morning, and I didn't do that, and I should have. I got to the airport, boarded a flight. We're sitting there, everybody's on, getting ready to push, and they said, no, something's wrong, we need to get off. So we got off, went to another plane. Got on that plane, of course, it takes a little bit to get everybody loaded, get all the checks done, get it ready to go, took off, got about 100 miles in the air. I mean, literally, we're climbing, and we had an abrupt slow down and descent. And then again and again, it just started doing this pitching and rolling. It was kind of crazy what was going on. Then the captain comes on and says, hey, we got to go back to Phoenix. Went back, parked, unloaded, waited, they fixed the plane, we got back on, made it to Utah 7 hours late. So interesting times, but I'm here seeing some amazing stuff. I'm glad that I came. I'm glad that I got some information I got yesterday. Got to meet with another team member who's absolutely kicking ass. So a lot of great things. But what you want to see in the markets today, I can't share screen, something's going on here, but kind of give you an idea where we're going. Of course, the housing market is still ridiculously strong. Still prices going high, still rents going up. I happen to be sitting on a plane, one of my trips next to one of the VPs over at Redfin. We talked a lot of rental stuff. Amazing data going on there. We shared a lot of data because I spent a lot of time searching on this. He spent a ton of time searching on it because that's his role within the company has to do with the rental market and with apartment rentals specifically. And he is indicating how they're raising rents year over year significantly, still have a waiting list, nothing they've ever seen before. So what we're looking at, though, is kind of something I'm kind of paying attention to right now. The mortgage-backed securities taking a little bit of a hit that we were showing last time that we had charts up, but it's settled down to a floor. But there is a forecast we're going to see some increase as far as the Mortgage Bankers Association believes that there will be some sort of increase as far as mortgage originations of about 9%, but they also believe that refinances will fall 63%. So I guess they're believing that people are standing in line to buy these houses. Of course, if they are, they think that the market's going to still demand home purchases, but refinances they believe will decline because they believe interest rates will go up. With what you're watching, with what the Fed's talking about, and everything else that's happening in the market, they're anticipating potentially 4% for the owner occupied. So that means going back into the fives for the investment properties. Now, they're not known for being extremely accurate with what their predictions are, but what that helps us to know is just we got to get right with this. We as investors have to remember that interest rates don't matter. I know you're being pulled into that. I know that you're constantly, I got to find somebody who's cheapest. That's why we talk about inflation. That's why we talk about where the real value is in this and being able to lock up a fixed cost for 30 years. If you're having a hard time with this, let's set some time to talk. Reach out to me, email me, aaron.chapman @snmc.com. You've got to get that time set so we can talk about this, go over the numbers. Let's extract this fear of rates out of your mind. Let's focus on where the real value is in real estate and where the real value is in the leverage, not in the rate. So with the time, if you need that conversation, reach out to me, aaron.chapman @snmc.com, and let's talk about this. My assistant Samantha or Chloe will set up the time for us to chat. Appreciate you guys taking the time. I got to head off to some meetings. I'll talk to you on Friday.